Alright, welcome everyone. Today in this video I'm going to compare two body fat analysis tools which have been around for some time, one longer than the other, and one is the known body scan, Dexa scan, which I've just done, and then this one, which you've seen my 1000 rep challenge, which is called the AIM or Skulpt body fat measuring tool. Ultimate body fat analysis challenge between these two babies here, and which one is the most accurate. That's sort of what we want to find out. Okay, last time I used this, you can still see it says 7.7 body fat percentage, which we all agreed on is not right, but that's not the point. I'm going to be using this today because today I also had the Dexa scan where I came in with 13.3% body fat, and now I want to know how much is it on the AIM, because that is what we all have been waiting for. So what you're doing is basically you take it under here, on the tummy, on the thigh. So you fire this baby up, you need to make sure it's wet on the back, and then you go to the settings saying measure, go down to quick test, which I'm doing here, and it says begin. And now you just hold it onto your triceps, and you can see it's working. There you go. Right ab. Alright, so it says 8% on my abs. Right quad. Alright, and then we say continue. It says overall body fat percentage, 9.8% body fat percentage. So you've just seen me take it with this tool, the body scalp measuring, fat measuring tool. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the actual lab, to the body scan lab where I went to get my body scan. So you're going to go over there and you're going to meet a guy who explains everything in great detail, and we're just going to try to wrap it up very quickly. Later on in my full transformation video you can see everything in full depth, but I want this video to be short just to show you the actual comparison between a Skulpt measuring tool and a Dexa scan.
As I said, when they read in the internet or they speak to people, their results kind of calibrate with caliper testing. Now a decent caliper should come up 5% lower than a Dexa, as I said, because of internal and visceral fat, which it's not measuring. So most people would look at you and say, Mark, you're 8.5% body fat based on your image today, and that you're 13.3 in a Dexa, as I said, low score. It's interesting because, as I said, with the calipers, some people have come pretty close to their Dexas, which, as I said, I think they should be 5% lower. So 5% lower gives you an idea that the calipers have given a good result. But obviously, the thing with the Dexa is the reproducibility. So if you come back for a scan, it's gonna be the right results. Whereas with these other methods, you could be getting a result which is kind of accurate. We see it even more so with things like the bioimpedance, the scales. They can vary like 2-3% throughout the day. I've had calipers from decent or what seem decent personal trainers doing them up to 12% different from a Dexa scan.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's
so that's a big variant.
But then also when it comes to the calipers, it is really, you can just get the wrong spot, or you might pinch it a bit differently. You might press it not as hard enough. And all of a sudden, and then you might not read it on the label right. So there's so many discrepancies just by taking one area of your body, and then if you do 9 pinch
how
or
hard
6,
you pinch it, where you pinch it.
So yeah, I agree with that.
Of course, I mean, common sense says that just by pinching your skin, you're not going to get an accurate measure of how much body fat is in your body.
Well, I appreciate saying that. But the thing is, common sense isn't that common. In the fitness industry, without being too hard, but it's true. Okay, so there you have it. This is my little quick comparison between the body sculpt measuring tool and an actual Dexa scan. This is 140 pounds. This tool is also 140 pounds. But to be honest, you get much more data on a Dexa scan, which is a gold standard within the industry. And I'm going to be linking later on, when I show you my full body transformation, a more in-depth sort of explanation of the actual Dexa scan. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, leave a comment on the comment box below, punch a like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to produce some more videos just like these. Take care, guys.